Now we will see how to draw the truth table for the given expression. If suppose this is my expression AB naught plus B naught C naught, right? I have to draw the truth table for this expression. So the first thing that I will find out is the number of variables used in the expression. It does not matter whether the variable is given in complement form or without complement. So according to our expression contains three variables A, B and C. So we have written what? We have drawn three columns representing A, B and C, right? But you have to remember one thing. If the expression would have been B naught A plus C naught B naught, then also you will be writing the variables in the proper sequence. That means you will be writing it in the form ABC, not BAC or CAP. Okay, now the next thing comes is, after finding out the variables, the next thing is we have to find out how many rows will be there in our truth table. So how to find that? This is a formula to find out the number of rows in the truth table. The formula is 2 raised to the power n, where n represents the total number of variables. Now according to our expression, we are having 3 variables. So 2 raised to the power 3 will give you 8. That means our truth table will contain 8 rows. See, I have drawn this truth table. This is containing 8 rows. Okay. Now what should we do next? Next, what we are going to do, since we have found out that there will be 8 rows in the truth table. So in the very first row, that means the A column. See, we have written first 4 zeros and then 4 ones. Right? In the next column, that is in the B column, we have written 2 zeros, then 2 1, 2 zeros, then 2 1. And in the last column, we have written 1 0 1 1, 1 0 1 1. This is the way of writing it. In the very first row, you will write total number of rows will be divided. First half rows will contain 0 and second half rows will contain 1. And then this ratio will be reduced by 2 in the every adjacent column, right? So we have got the input combination. This is known as the input combination. If I say about this one, this 0 1 0, this is the input combination, right? Then 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, all these are the input combinations, right? What are the possible combinations of input values? Now why we have written the input combinations in this way? Now as you can see in the very leftmost area, I have written the values between 0 to 7. Now if you look into the first row, this one 0 0 0, this is the binary number of 0. The second row 0 0 1, this is the binary number of 1. Third row 0 1 0, this is the binary number of 2. So these rows represents the binary number from 0 to 7, right? So till now we have created the input combination. Now what next we are going to do? In the next column, we will be seeing if our expression contain any variable in the complement form. So according to our expression, where there are two variables, one is B and another is C, that is in complement form. So we have created one column representing B naught, another column representing C naught. Now how is B naught created? B naught is the opposite of B. So if the column of B contains 0, B naught will contain 1. If it contains 1, B naught will contain 0. In this way we will create B naught column. In the similar way we are going to create C naught. If C column contains 0, C naught will contain 1. If it contains 1, this will contain 0. So we have created the complement columns also. Now what is the next step? The next step is we are going to create the component columns. The component columns of the expression are AB naught and the second component is B naught C naught. So we are creating one column for AB naught and another column for B naught C naught. Now how is AB naught created? AB naught means A dot B naught. That means there is a AND operator between A and B naught column. So now you have to join the two columns A and B naught column using AND operator. And children, if you remember, AND operator says that if the value in both of them is 1, then the resultant will have 1. So now if you look into it, over here, A column contains 1 and B naught column also contains 1. So this is 1 over here. In the same way, A column contains 1 and B naught contains 1. So this is 1 over here. For the rest of the cases, if you look into here, this is 0 and this is 1. So the answer is 0. So dot operator will give you the answer 1 only when you have both the variables with the value 1. In the same way, we are going to create this B naught C naught column. Now what we are going to do, we are connecting this column B naught column and C naught column using dot operator. So if the value in both of them is 1, as in this case, you can see this is also 1, this is also 1. So the answer is 1. But in the second row, this is 1 but this is 0. So your answer is 0. But if you look over here, this is 1, this is 1. So this column contains 1. So this is how the two component columns are created. Next, we are going to create the final column. A B naught plus B naught C naught. That means we are joining A B naught column and B naught C naught column with which operator? Plus operator. And plus operator says what? If the value in either of the column or either of the component is 1, then the answer will be 1. So if you look over here, this is 0, this is 1. So your answer is 1. But when both are 0, your answer is 0. If both are 1, your answer is 1. This is 1, this is 0, then answer is 1. So this is how we have created. So we have got a column that is representing the entire expression. That means this expression. So this is your entire truth table for this expression.